hit a rafter with the Olsen pole. Bummer, trouble in paradise. Taking the disc, it looks like center field are worse with Evan guarding Joe. Looks like a vert stack with Iris coming out of the front and looking deep with a blade to Iris. Easy money, easy money.
All right, pull coming in. It's out of bounds.
Is there a text from Fiona?
Why is this thing so... Oh yeah, there we go. All right, we got the disc coming in for orange, brick mark. You're gonna see a vert stack here. Cut off the back, force or break side, force backhand, and that's just an easy late throw to a poach. Middle of the field. Green looking for the around, gets it out there to no one, I think. Swings it back to the middle, continues to the around. Looking for the inside, not there. All the way across, and that is picked off by Griffin in the white jersey. He's apparently supposed to be orange. Over to the middle of the field to Val, I think. Val puts it out to, I think that's a force sideline because they're forcing backhand to Sharon. Sharon's looking for an around. Got Val up line, wide open, great cut, great grab. Good poach there to stop Griffin on the up line. Great throw for the reset to Robert. Swings around to Sharon. Got it. Didn't know which way was back or right. Bob with the pull. It's a blade.
Questionable throw at the end there.
Fucking game plan was Your game plan was awesome. Great job.
All right, we got middle of the field. Great inside throw. All the way across. I thought it might have gone around. Over to Joseph in the middle. Elevator backhand, and that is dropped by Linnea. All right, we got big Robert picking up, and he just rips it out the back. Sorry, I'm getting used to this new setup here. I'm having a tough time. All right, so Green's gonna get another shot on O here. Joe picking up. Looks like they are going like a vertish, side-ish stack. It's kind of pushed over to one side. Another elevator pass over to Nolan. Nolan looks inside. Ooh, I think that was to the other person, but all right, backhand, that's gonna be too far even for Iris. We got Robert picking up for orange again. Okay, Robert. Nice throw over there to Griffon. Griff, great around. Up line to, I think that's Swag. It's hard to tell from this little screen. Good cut by Robert, but just that's a tough spot to throw it. Over to Bob in the middle. Bob, nice backhand. Over to Robert. Looks like he's in the end zone for a score. All right, scores 3-2. Evan to pull. This one's gonna be close to, oh God, wrong way. The back line. Joe brings it in, centers it. Back over to Marmerstein. Marmerstein with the rip. And just missed. Jumped a little too early. Sorry, I couldn't get into focus there fast enough. I think that was Chris, Young G. So Orange will have a chance to break here. I'm going to guess that they're winning already, but I honestly don't know. That's what happens when you come over late. All right, we got Sharon picking up the disc. Hone off the back, gets it right away. Wegman going deep. Not able to get the disc there. Good mark. Sharon. Oh, man. Can Iris get that? She can't, but she puts enough pressure there to cause the turnover. Joe runs to pick it up. Goes ahead and swings it around. There's going to be a continuation.
It's also a longer throw.
Over to the middle to Kathy. Kathy's looking for Joe. Finds him. All the way across the field to a wide open Iris. No one even guarding her, and that is a score. All right, as I had guessed, Orange was up, so that does make it 3-3. Joe pulls it. Robert receives over to Evan in the middle. Throws over to Sharon. Over to Griff, Daddy. Good fake from Griff. Oh, sorry, I did not think he was going to throw that there. Up the line, back to Griff. And that's up to Robert for the score. Nice. That's a oh, no, he's not in, sorry. Great fake from Robert. Now Sharon's open for the score. Makes it 4-3, Orange up, 45 minutes left. All right, after the longest in-between points of all time, Orange is finally ready to pull. They're up 4-3. Evan throws a blade. Joe within the middle now. A little bit of like a side stack-ish deal. Some poaching from the defense to stop the immediate. They do eventually get it to the middle of the field. Over to Joe. Joe looking for Iris on the hammer. He whips it. And it double helixes to a wide open Iris, who throws a backhand to Kathy for the score. Nice, quick, and easy. Not even poaching can stop that. Makes it 4-4. All right. Green's pulling, and that's going to hit a rafter. But, I mean, Young G's not actually in the league, so that's fine. It doesn't matter. Looks like we're going to have Sharon picking up, putting it in the center. You know, this place is really cleared out for this being a big game for a team to get a win here. Sharon rip right away. Oh, it goes over, and then it's dropped. Wow, Evan with the drop in the end zone, or right outside the end zone. Wow, that's not great. So Young G bringing the disc in. Looks like Iris is going to be the isolation, and that is behind her. Val is able to pick it up after it goes over the throw. Over to Robert. Robert looking for a break, throws it over to Val on the break side. Great throw, great cut. And that is a hold, sorry, just a hold for Orange. All right, Robert to pull. He's got that nice new hat. I think it's a Star Trek hat. Not sure, but that's what it seems to me. Throwing a blade. That one's gonna stay in bounds. It hit the freaking camera. Joe doesn't respect anything, just lets it hit like a jerk. Hone on the mark here. Looks like we're gonna have a side stack being forced into the sideline with the stack. Nice throw from Joe over to Kathy on the inside. Kathy continues over to Joe. Nice grab from him. Over to the poach. Looking for a reset now. Joe up line. Nice. Gets it around Kyle. Nice little dish over to Kathy right outside the end zone now. Looking for Iris. Oh, never mind. That's Linnea. Sneaks it in there for the score. Still on serve. 5-5. 40 minutes left. All right, Marmerstein on the pull. That's going to be good spacing. That should be pretty deep right at the back line. Evan gets it. Goes over to Rob. Rob over to Sharon. Sharon looking big, but good mark. Oh, forces a high throw, but Griff's able to grab that. Over back to Sharon again. All the way to the sideline, and that's ripped over to Evan for the hold. Nice and easy. 6-5, Orange up. Bob on the pull, it's a blade, comes down. Oh God, we're going the wrong way, guys. Oh God. All right, Joe to Joe. Joe to Joe to Joe to Joe to Iris. Looking around. Goes ahead and throws it over here for, oh, all the way across. And that was a nice attempt to try and pick that off, but that's a nice easy catch for the hold, and that makes it 6-6 on serve. Yeah. All right, Joe's gonna pull that one out of bounds because he doesn't know anything about Ultimate or playing Winter League or the rules. Oh, Sharon drops it. That's a turn. That's a turn. I hope Sharon and I are going to yoga tomorrow morning. I'm not sure. It's at 11:30 at Tremont Athletic Club if anybody's interested. Saturdays. It's a pretty fun time. But right now, they're going to throw it over to Griff. Griff's going to give it back to Ronnie. Ronnie's going to give it back to Griff. Just a little two-person game here. Oh, yeah. Why don't just throw it back to Sharon? You know who's open? Oh, that's an around. I thought it was going to just go back to Griff. Evan throws it out to space for Bob with the slide and grab. That's that Star Trek hat coming in big there for the hold. All right, whatever, man. All right, Evan pulls it, throws it over to the sideline. I think it's in bounds. It is. Centers it over to Joseph. Joseph throws it over to Catherine. Catherine, pump faking, throws it right to Griff. I don't think she saw the big white guy. Had he been wearing an orange, she might have seen him, but it's a good blend technique. All right, so Evan goes over to Val. Val's going to throw it back to Evan. Not able to continue. Oh, and I think that they just threw that one right at Nolan. That's a great D. Back to Joseph. Joseph, oh, didn't throw the up line to Kathy. All the way around to Nolan. Nolan goes all the way to the middle to Linnea, but it's just over her head. Joe can't make up the space either. Evan's sprinting to the disc like he's going to do something. Of course he doesn't do anything. Oh my God, never mind. He throws a crazy hammer. Wow! What a grab! I wish I would have been closer. That was a huge grab by Swag for the score. I think that might be our first break of the game. Just about to be halftime. 32 minutes left. That puts Orange up another one. All right, after that terrible hammer throw, but the amazing catch by Swag, Orange is up 2. That pole did hit the wire, so it will be coming in at the brick mark. It is 6-8. There is 1 minute before halftime. These have been very quick scores, and we do have Sharon guarding Iris here in the isolation space, but now Griffin is backing up to play a little poach defense there, so there's no easy score. But now, actually, that kind of hurts them with the pole going out of bounds because there's not a lot of room, so Griffin is able to poach and still kind of be close enough to his person. But they're just going to move the disc around. They get it over to Kathy on the far sideline. Oh, Bob almost able to get there. They rip it out to space, but that's going to be out of bounds. A little too aggressive. This is a really big point for Orange, able to go up 3 here if they can cash this in. We got Robert bringing the disc in on the cone. It looks like we got a vert stack. Sharon back with Robert. And he just goes for the huck, and that is hand blocked on the goal line. A huge defensive stop for Green. Able to get this one back. They just got to punch it in here. You've got Joe with the disc on the cone, looking for Kathy. Not able to get space. They rip it all the way to the side. Griff able to make the big play all the way across the field. They were looking for Iris, but like I said, they're just spying a little bit. Sharon goes ahead and sends it to Evan. Now they got Robert. Now Robert's got a little space to throw some power, but just throws this quick one over to Griff. Now Griff rips it deep. Joe, I don't know what happened there. If Joe just missed it or if Evan got in there. It was hard to tell on this tiny screen, but it ends up being a turnover. Oh, Joe picked it up and set a pivot in the end zone. Wanted the first one right away. Evan just backs up to take away more space, but Joe is able to get it over to Kathy. Joe goes strike. Wow, big layout from Robert. Now we've got Irie down here trying to make a play. A little bit of oh my goodness! What a grab! She's calling herself in. And that's gonna take us to half. Green down 1. All right, after the switch for halftime, score is 7-8. Orange is up 1. That was a very big point for Green to score. Able to bring it back even if they can cash in this hold here. Joe's got the disc now. Looking for Youngbloodz, got him. Back over to Joe. All the way across the field. Back to the middle. Linnea's got it. Throws a little backhand to Kathy. Kathy continues over to Joe. Joe out to space. And that's Youngbloodz for the score. We got ourselves a tie ball game, 8-8, 27 minutes left. All right, Orange on O here. Looking to stop a little bit of the bleeding that's been going on. Nice block from Rob. Over to Val. Oh, a high throw, but Evan's able to gobble it up there. Keep possession. Another high throw over to Griff. Easy for him this time. Over to Griffin again. Looking for side to Evan, and that's a nice hold for Orange. Get a little momentum back. Puts them up 1, 9-8, 25 minutes to go. All right, Bob on the pole. This one is a nice one. A little bit of a blade. Oh no, I'm sorry I missed that, guys, but that was a dropped pull in the end zone. That is what Orange needs to take control back. They're going to leave just a ton of space. It's going to be some vert stack here. Bob at the front. We got Sharon picking it up. And that's going to be a super easy score for Orange over to Kyle Hone. That gives them the lead back. Costly mistake. All right, after a little bit of discussion about the score, they do get it to 10-8 Orange after the back-to-back points. Evan with a nice pull. It's going to be pretty deep. Close to the sideline, Joe brings it in and centers it. Joe runs strike, he gets it back. Iris just goes deep, but there's a spy and not able to get it over to Iris in the end zone, but that does open up a huge round. Back to Kathy now in the middle. It's been interesting. Iris has gone 3-3 every time they've had the choice on offense, and Orange has been mainly 4-2, I believe, but this point they have chosen to go 3-3. Oh, wow, great poach there for the block from Rob. Over to Sharon now. They're moving quick. Evans got it. Only about 5-8 yards outside the end zone maybe. Swag with a nice cut, but just a good mark stopping that. Looking for Sharon. Good coverage by Kathy, but Sharon's able to bring it in. Swings it all the way around to Evan, who gets it to Val. Val back just outside the end zone now. Iris with a big mark here. Gets it over to Evan. Evan looks to throw it right back to that side, but not there. He does get the swing around to Sharon. Sharon, a couple fakes, some lefty craftiness. Looking for something. Stall's getting high now. She needs a reset. Is able to throw it over to Evan. There's a call. I'm not sure what. Disc is in now. They do get the reset to Evan. Evan's looking break side. Wants the inside. Throws it over to Ronnie. Ronnie right outside the end zone. Throws a backhand to Robert. That is another score for Orange. Another break. Puts them up 3. 20 minutes to go. All right, Orange is able to rattle off a couple in a row. Puts them up 3. Under 20 minutes to play. Bob will be pulling. We see Green choose to go 3-3 again. We've got both Iris and Joe on the field for Green. Good pull. It's pretty deep, but not great coverage. It was pretty fast to the ground, to be honest. Joe throws a nice pass out to space to Kathy. Iris to Joe. Looking for Kathy. Good space. Griffin was right there, but can't make the play, which leaves Nolan wide open for the quick, easy hold for Green to bring it back to within 2. All right, pull is up. It's deep. I think this one's going out the back. It is. All right, so Orange is going to be set up in a vertical, sort of, maybe? I don't know. No, never mind. They're going to be horizontal. Yeah, it's horizontal. Sorry. No, maybe it's a side stack? Yeah, sorry, Kyle was just way off on the one side. So it is a side stack with Sharon as the ISO. Evan to bring the disc into the brick mark here. We got Linnea D'ing up on Sharon in that ISO space. Looking for the inside. They do throw the around to the poach right away, though. Looking for oh, never mind. That is going to be to Bob out onto the 4 sideline. Oh, nice try to throw the around, but Joe, huge play there to get that nice point block. Joe is going to pick up. Throws the inside there to Young G. Young G over to Joe, who immediately throws it. Linnea now with the disc, puts it up. Kyle Hone eats it up in the end zone. Nice job from Kyle. They need to get that one back. Bob has it, gives it over to Griff. Over to Sharon. Looking for Val. Got her wide open on the 4 sideline. Throws it down the line. And that's a nice grab for Kyle Hone, who gets bookends there to hold that. Puts it 12-9 Orange. All right, Orange is up 3, pulling the disc to green. There's been a lot of talk about Joe and Iris potential MVP candidates, but they both are on the same team who has yet to get a win. They're putting up monster stats, and if they really want to be considered some of the best players in the league, having the best seasons in the league, they got to get a W, and that starts here. Going up against a winless team, down. Oh, now Joe proving it, throws it up to Iris. And there's that connection. They're able to get the nice easy score there to make it 10-12. All right, green pulling. It's gonna be pretty deep. Robert brings it in, senders over to Sharon. Like I was saying before, this is the time that green needs their stars to show up and battle them back into this game. Disc is over with Kyle Hone on the break sideline. Looking for a reset, gets it all the way across to Robert. Over to Bob, and he throws the hammer. And that is either dropped or broken up, not sure, but not a great look. Here's the chance. Joe with the disc in his hands, Iris going downfield, Young G also there with Linnea. Here's where you need to start forging that comeback. Oh, bad throw from Joe, or maybe a misread from Chris where he wanted to go. Short space, and that is just thrown away right away by Evan. Wow, Joe gets another chance at it. Iris is isolated downfield. Robert is there, though. He sniffs it out just in time to stop that. That does give the easy around to Young G, who centers it back to the middle of the field. All the way across to the 4 sideline. We got Linnea with a nice cut. Looks like she's looking for a reset. Is able to throw it around to Joe. Joe cannot continue there. Pretty good mark. Up the 4 sideline. Back to the reset. Throws it down the line. Nice grab. Yeah, nice grab. And that's a hammer, but Bob just eats that up. Over to Robert here. I think a pick was called. We're going to have a little stoppage. Both these teams need this win. They have to win here. The loser is, I believe, mathematically eliminated from making the playoffs. The winner still has a chance. It will be a long, long road. They will have to win every game the rest of the way and probably get a little bit of help. Nice throw. Oh, Iris almost hand blocks that. Another nice throw up the sideline. Evan now with the disc here, trying to make up for last time. Throws something high and crazy. Sharon brings it down, though, and that is a score for Orange. It's a back to a 3-point game. Just under 12 minutes to play. All right, there were a lot of clock shenanigans on that timeout by Orange. Good pull. Pins Chris back. Over to Joe in the middle of the field. Looks like they're really trying to open up space here for the ladies, and they're able to do that. Nice throw over to Kathy. Big space. Inside. Great throw from Kathy over to Iris. Great feed back to Kathy. Looking for the reset. Does not get it. Now looking for Joe, but instead throws it over to Irie. Irie throws it to Kathy, but Bob snips it out. Oh boy, Orange really, really just needs to cash this in, and that might be enough space to close this game out with under 10 minutes to play. Griffin with the nice catch on the inside. A little scooper pass over to Evan. Evan throws a high, but Iris is right there to D-Val. Just no chance on that. Iris was coming in strong. She wants to get this back. She knows she threw the turnover. Joe hammer all the way across, and Bob just eats that up. Can't have your star players making decisions like that late in the game. Bob gets it over on the inside. Looking for Swag. Nice cut from Swag. Nice catch. She's going to need a reset now, though. She's a little bit of an island. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Stall was called. Bob does catch it. Stall was called. Stall was called. Bob throws it anyway. Nice grab from Evan. Nice hammer throw to the wrong person. So we'll see what happens if Swag is going to contest or not. There will either be a turnover or it will just come back to here. Oh, God, they're going to tap the disc in, and there's going to be a violation call right away. All right, so we're coming in on 8 here. We have about 2 seconds to throw it. Goes over, and Bob does get it. Bob just whips it out to Evan. Evan grabs it for the score. That's a 4-point lead with 8 minutes to go. This one's going to be tough for Green to come back. They're going to need a heroic effort from everybody. Oh, boy. All right, Orange has chosen to go 3-3 here, and Iris is not on the field for Green with only 7 minutes to go, down 4. Not a great sign. She might be tired. She might be frustrated. I don't know. Good pull from Evan. Disc is going to get centered to Joe. Looking for Young G right away. Throws it up. Griff's right there. We're going to have a little bit of an air battle. And wow, Young G got up huge, but did not catch it. There may be a discussion here. Young G kind of went flying. I don't know, though. He might have not felt safe landing, so he's going to call foul. I don't know. I was looking at this tiny screen. Normally I would have a pretty hot take on this, but honestly I can't see it. It is called off. No foul. It will be Orange's disc. If they score here, the game will be officially over as far as the win and loss. Val, oh wow, that was a great catch from Griff. Griff continues over to Sharon on the sideline. Sharon, nice inside throw, and that is Deed down the field, not able to get it deep enough for Swag. So Green still alive here. Nice around. Great continue. Looking for Kathy. Great throw from Linnea. Kathy to the middle to Chris. Chris goes all the way across the field to Joe. Joe, nice grab. Sorry, I missed that. Over to Linnea, just outside the end zone now. Looking for the reset, gets it to Joe. Nice little dump back, swing over to the middle. Good grab. And that is a goal, I guess. He looked not in to me, but that's a score for Green. All right, we got a 3-point game with just under 5 minutes to go. Green has chosen to go 4-2 here on defense. Let's see what Orange is going to do. Oh, that's going to be thrown out of bounds. And to be honest, that is very bad for Green. That needs to be in bounds. That is going to allow them to walk the disc up. They're going to burn off, 15 seconds with no pressure at all. Get the disc at nearly midfield with the new brick mark. Iris on the mark here. Really good coverage, though. Evan able to get the first one. Gets it over to Kyle on the continuation, and he throws it up. But that is easily eaten up by Nolan. I don't know what happened there. There was some sort of switch. Nolan looking for Nolan, but they get it over to Kathy. Kathy over to Joe. Joe's trying to go every other here. Stalled out here. Gets it over to Kathy, though. She's doing a great job getting open. Over to Iris. Ooh, not a great throw, but Iris able to grab it and does continue it. Looking for a reset now. They've got Marmerstein. Marmerstein, this is Hammer City for Marmerstein. Loves the hammer here, but he's going to look for a reset. Nice, great throw. Oh, that's a bad cut. That stops the continuation flow. Not able to get it over to Nolan, but they do finally get the around break. Over to Kathy now in the middle. Kathy, nice backhand over to Irie, and I believe they're calling her in. Yes, she is in, so that it is now a 2-point game with 3 minutes to go. All right, Green knows they got to push the pace here. 2 minutes to go, down 2. They have to have a right-away score. Got to get a D here, got to punch one in right away. Orange just needs to be chilly, nice and boring, just put it in the end zone. They're able to throw it over to Evan. Evan just, oh my goodness! Oh wow, double tipped. Nice concentration. Oh no! And that is Deed! That is Deed! Wow, they end up getting it. Joe has to push the pace here. They need to score fast. They have to score, and they have to score soon. Joe all the way around to Kathy. Kathy grabs it. Over to Joe. Joe throws it around to Linnea. She's just outside the end zone, looking for Iris. Throws a reset to her. She's looking for something, Throws it out to space to Joe. He grabs it. Gotta have a score here soon. Gotta have a score soon. All the way over to Kathy. She's just outside the end zone. She throws the lefty. No! Oh, no. It's just a missed throw there. 1 minute to go. So Orange just has to not really worry because this game is over. But they probably just want to score for fun. Evan here on the corner.
Turnover. They don't want to throw a Callahan. It's basically what.
I mean, even if they do, there's no way that they lose. So Sharon's got the disc, throws it all the way around to Val. We got 30 seconds on the clock here now. Just got to throw a couple completions. Throws over to Bob. Bob over to Sharon. Oh, Bob wide open. Joe trying to sniff it out. Can't get there though.
Double team.
Joe throws, oh my, I'm sorry, Bob threw that up the line. I don't really know. There's only 10 seconds
Why is he
left.
running it up? He should have just tapped it in and thrown it.
Joe rips it for funsies. Young G versus Griff, and another drop from Young G. And that is the game, folks.
Too bad Joe couldn't fill up those
14-12.
stats.
Yep. Oh well, maybe next year, Iris.
Our team.